5 starts now.
Coming up next on Live at 5.
Blue ribbons for a teenager in South Jordan killed in a house explosion. I'm Shara Park, live in the neighborhood with that story.
More than 300 seniors across Utah, Summit, and Wasatch counties are waiting for help to get access to food they desperately need. Coming up, we'll tell you about the struggles a nonprofit out here is facing.
A look at the Salt Lake City International Airport that you might not have seen before, how a crew takes care of animals that come onto the ground. That's coming up.
KSL Live at 5 starts now.
Good evening. Heartbreak in South Jordan, where a community is mourning the loss of a 15-year-old boy killed in a house explosion.
News specialist Shara Park joins us live from that neighborhood with how neighbors and the community are showing their support for this family. Just such a tragic loss, Shara.
Yeah, Deanie and Ashley, this is incredibly sad, especially when you can still see all of this behind me here, the remnants of what was once a beautiful home. You know, we've got behind us, we've got the gas company and investigators still working to determine why this house exploded yesterday. But as they do that, neighbors are jumping into action with blue ribbons in honor of the 15-year-old boy that was killed.
It's a family member that passed away, his favorite color. So it's just our way of being able to let them know that we are here for them and love them.
Now, throughout the day today, neighbors have been tying these blue ribbons on trees, fence posts, and street signs. We've also seen homeowners stringing blue lights on their trees and bushes and changing their permanent lights to blue ones on their homes. Now, while the name of the teen has not been made public at the family's request, today the Jordan School District Director of Communications sent me a statement on his death saying that we are saddened by this loss and our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with the student's family, friends, and neighbors at this difficult time. The statement also says the district has a crisis team at Bingham High School for students, teachers, and staff who may need support, and the crisis team will be there as long as they are needed. Now, a GoFundMe has been started for the family who lost not only their son, but everything here at their home, everything that was inside the home as well. We have a link to that fundraiser on our website right now at KSL-TV.com. In South Jordan, Shara Park, KSL 5 News.
Shara, thank you. Our hearts go out to that family. Well, a nonprofit serving plan.
Pickleball, we need more pickleball courts.
Plus, a groundbreaking for a new park in Farmington. The new features coming and when it will open.
Continuing coverage tonight as the South Jordan community comes together after a house explosion claims the life of a teenager, plus turning
injured.
Today in Farmington, the city broke ground on a new park. Farmington says Ivy Acres Park will have state-of-the-art splash pads, basketball courts, hammock locations, and of course, the big one, pickleball courts. It'll help accommodate the city as it grows both commercially and in population.
As we were designing this station, what we call the North Station, where the office park is going to be and where we're going to have residential options that are not single family. So there'll be multi-family options, townhomes, apartments. We knew we needed a place for people to come, especially if you're going to have people that want to work, eat, play, sleep in the same area.
The 11-acre park will be built at 1397 West Cook Lane. The city has the goal of opening this park next September.
Exciting. Japan's Mount Fuji.
So it's just our way of being able to let them know that we are here for them and love them.
Tonight, a community is rallying together for a 15-year-old boy killed in a house explosion, plus a crisis for Utah's.
Investigators continue searching for answers today as to why a South Jordan home exploded, killing a 15-year-old boy inside. It could be weeks before we get any answers, but in the meantime, neighbors are trying to show support for their family. News specialist Shara Park joins us now. This has just been a terrible thing to report today.
Yeah, this has been a really, really sad situation, Deanie. I'm going to step out of the way and show you. We've got investigators that are still here on scene. They actually just pulled something out of the debris pile. I can't quite make out what it is, but we've got investigators with South Jordan, the Utah State Fire Marshal, and Enbridge Gas that have been here all day trying to determine the cause and origin of this explosion. And at one point, there was a strong smell of gas as the gas company ripped up the road behind the backside of the house. But getting answers, as Deanie mentioned, is going to take time. In the meantime, neighbors are jumping into action with with blue ribbons and lights to honor the family's 15-year-old Bingham High School student who was killed.
It's a family member that passed away's favorite color.
Post by post, Lindsay Chatterton quietly tied long blue ribbons around her South Jordan neighborhood today.
The blue, it's just neighbors wanting to show support and love for the family.
Lindsay and so many others in this community are in shock and grieving after their neighbor's home located near 3200 West and 106 South exploded and caught fire Wednesday afternoon, taking the life of a 15-year-old boy inside.
It's unmanageable what they're going through.
At the request of the family, the teen's name has not been made public. But at his school today, a crisis team was on site to support his classmates. In a statement to KSL, the Jordan School District said, "We are saddened by this loss, and our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with the student's family, friends, and neighbors at this difficult time."
There's a lot of, his friends that were around, and let them know that we're thinking of them as well.
As investigators tried to determine why the home exploded, Chatterton and her neighbors are focused on the family. They hope this small gesture will somehow let them know that they're not alone.
So it's just our way of being able to let them know that we're here for them and love them.
And out here tonight, you can actually see some of the blue lights behind us here as folks have put those lights up on their house. Now, we will continue to push for answers, and as we get them, we will bring them to you. In the meantime, there is a fundraiser that was started for the family that lost so much in this house explosion. It's called Support the Hansen Family After House Explosion, and it's a GoFundMe fundraiser. We'll post a link to that on our website at KSL-TV.com. In South Jordan, Sheriff Park, KSL 5 News.
Sure, that family and neighborhood support is about the only silver lining in this. Thank you.
A nonprofit based in southern